Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all for the today's section Structural Units in a Processor. So, in the previous classes, we have discussed about the introduction of embedded systems and its hardware types. So, in this session, we are going to discuss about the structural units in a processor. So the structural unit in a processor of an embedded system contains various units, successful and fast operations like control units, processing unit, then accumulator and unit sum of structural units that can embedded processor should process. And for quick operation, the system may have advanced processing units for superscalar and pipeline processing. So these are the structural units in a processor like internal buses, instruction units, caches and control units, then processing units, register sets, memory registers, program counters and stack pointers. So this is the structural unit of a processor which consists of internal bus, processing unit, control unit, then instruction queue, then prefetch memory unit like prefetch control unit, memory management unit, program counter, memory address register, stack pointer, memory data register, etc. etc. So let us discuss about each unit here which completely controls the structural units of in a embedded system. So first one is internal buses. The buses connects internally all the structural units inside the processor, like width can be of 8 or 16 or 64 bits. The internal buses includes address bus, data bus and control bus. The bus interface units of the processor are communicated with the external buses, which is called bus interface unit. So it consists of three buses like address bus, data bus and control bus. Address bus is an external bus that carries the address from the memory address, that is MAR, to the memory as well as to the input-output devices and other units of the system. Data bus is an external bus that carries the data from or to the address determined by the memory address register. Control bus is an external bus that carries control signals to or between the processor and the memory. And next one is instruction units. This processor executes several operations with the help of a piece of code or program called instructions. All these instructions are arranged in a queue which is said to be instruction queue. This helps the instruction register to execute the applications without any need to wait. So IR is nothing but instruction register. This instruction register takes the instruction codes, that is opcodes, sequentially to the instruction unit of the processor. And the next one is instruction decoder, which decodes the instruction opcode received at the instruction register and passes it to the processor control units for its execution. And next one is cache memory. Cache memory is the temporary storage place in the processor where the data can easily be stored by the CPU and fetched by the CPU for the quick operation. Cache is available in your computers, laptops, phone, browser, app, etc. The embedded processor has three cache memories. One is I-cache memory, another one is BT cache memory and third one is D-cache memory. I-cache memory is nothing but sequentially stores the instruction in FIFO mode, that is nothing but first in first out mode, that is your instruction cache memory. And next one is BT is nothing but branch transfer cache memory, where it facilitates the ready availability of the next instruction. And the last one is D-cache memory, which stores the prefetched data from the external memory. So these are all about the cache memories. And next one is control unit, which is one of the important structural unit in any embedded system, which is responsible for all the control of the bus activities and unit functions needed here. And next one is prefetching control unit, where this is the advanced one from the memory unit. The instructions and data are delivered when needed. And the next unit is arithmetic logic unit. We know very well it is the execution of the arithmetic and logic instructions according to the past and present at the instruction register. And the last one is floating point processing unit. It is a different from ALU, which is used primarily for floating point processing. And last one is AOU, that is arithmetic operation unit. It is an instruction when broken into number of processor instructions. And last one is advanced processing units for multi-stage pipelining, which is used to process and to obtain processing speeds higher than the instruction per cycle. And floating point register and set register set, and also A or S, that is arithmetic register set. It is on chip register used during processing. And register set register is a set of register used while processing. And floating point register is dedicated for storing floating point numbers in the standard format. So these are all the types. And the last one is MAR, that is memory address register. It holds the addresses of the data byte or word that is to be fetched from external memories. And these are all about the structural units of an embedded system. Thank you.